Now, y'all know I have been covering the Braxtons, so I must talk about this whole Tamar and Jeremy Robinson from a therapist perspective because I got a headache because I need Tamar to put her damn phone back down somewhere or for somebody to take it from her. But we're going to get into all things Tamar and Jeremy. So let's get into it, all right? Now, just a little morning chit chat. Make sure you like and you subscribe to this video. Now, to me, looking at this from the outside, I think people need to know the difference between self-esteem and confidence. And when you're looking at this situation, and we've all heard, supposedly they were married. I guess she's kind of confirmed that they were really for real married. Him using her card without her consent. And the whole thing about Tommy, and just over and over again, he has embarrassed her and she has taken him back. And I think this is a prime example of having confidence but low self-worth. There are two different things. Now, some of y'all think y'all have both, or they're the same thing, but they are not. Okay? And you can have confidence on the outside. That is confidence. What is on the outside? How you present, what you wear, the mask you be wearing, that you have it all together. But inside is self-worth. And to me, looking at Tamar, she lacks self-worth. Looking at her going back and forth for months, if not a year at this point, with Jeremy and the things that he's done, embarrassed her about with Tommy, with other women, bashing her. And to me, weaponizing her mental health, she continues to go back. And even though it seems like in this latest situation, they were supposed to be friends. I think the lines of that were probably blurred. Okay. Like a lot of y'all do, the lines be blurred in the relationship of what it really is. And now he said that they were friends and they were trying to figure out what that really meant. It gave a little bit of conscious uncoupling, but really what I really saw was a woman who really was in love with this man. And because she has some issues that she is transparent about her mental health, that she does experience depression, anxiety, different things. I saw a man who is cavalier, charismatic, good with his words because he's an attorney who knows how to make her look worse than what she already maybe does for herself. He was able to me, take advantage of a woman who was weak because her self-esteem is not where it should be, her self-worth. And I think there are a lot of men who do the same thing to women because we are in low places, because we don't have our self-worth where it should be, because we don't realize we deserve much better. Men like Jeremy are able to come in, snatch you up, fall for the charm, fall for what his resume looks like, but what is behind that? Yes, y'all, I came to read y'all today. I came to eat up the girls, okay? And the man too, okay? Whatever you identify as, sis came to eat. Because I need people to recognize, as much as they point the finger, ridicule, be in their group chats talking about people like Tamar, you're one of them people. You put up with the BS from men because of what they look like, because of what they have on their resume, but the reality is your self-worth ain't where it's supposed to be. So because of that, you continue to run it back and forth to a man who continues to embarrass you. And every time you say you done, we all know in a couple days, y'all gonna be back on good terms. And we've seen this, that's my phone. We've seen this over and over again where I think she wants to just be genuinely loved and accepted. And I think that's why she continues to go back. It is a self-worth piece. There is some trauma there from prior her relationship with her own father. There is all that there, but at the end of the day, I think Tamar is somebody who wants to be loved and accepted for who she is. And you have different dynamics happening here. You have the sisterhood that is all over the place. Even within the sisterhood, I don't want to say that there's hatred, but there is disdain for one another, distaste. And so you're trying to find yourself. You're trying to find someone to just accept you for who you are. Your family doesn't always accept you. Some of your friends don't really accept you because she falls out with her friends too. And I'm not here to cap for Tamar and say that she is not part of the problem, but I'm here to say that both sides of this story is terrible. That you have a woman who is just looking to be loved, looking for companionship, and a man who, maybe for clout, saw what it was. Because he got how many baby mamas? Okay. And he be tricking off with different women all the time, and she continues to take him back. And now the whole thing with her credit card being used and his lame ass excuse of how he accidentally used it. Come on now. Because I know when I book hotels, I know when it says, okay, them card numbers, is that my card or is that my husband's card? Okay. And he said that they had the last four digits that are the same on their cards. Come on now. How many credit cards out there you have the same last four digits? I guess if you are married and you share authorization on the card, but the reality of that is not really real. Okay. And so he used her card. He's saying in the video to me, oh, I was there for a funeral. Feel sorry for me. Feel bad for me. I'm really the victim. To see my friend of 25 plus years playing the victim. Once again, he's weaponizing. I want you to see that she's a problem. And I was just here to visit friends, to lay my friend to rest. And here she is interrupting my peace. See it? You see the weaponization? But the reality is you use her credit card. Okay, unauthorized. And he said that he was not in the room with the woman. He was not there to see her. They were not sharing a hotel room. Pay attention to the words used. I am not sharing a room with her. She is not here. But you're gallivanting around town probably with her, even though y'all not sharing a room. But Jeremy is a manipulator. And a lot of men choose women who are weak or see their weaknesses and figure out a way to take advantage. Okay. Now, Jeremy's a lot of men. Tamar's a lot of women who don't have that support system to fuel them and pour into them and make them see that they are worthy of more than Jeremy. You have your sister saying little things, your friends. So at the end of the day, your only solace is probably this man. And that's why she goes back and forth to him, because I think she's just looking for genuine love and acceptance. And I think she's way into Jeremy than he is into her. He continues to flip-flop, pussy pop it, eating the groceries, and she goes back to him. But it's a lesson that you have to look further than the man's resume. And once someone shows you their true colors the first time, believe it. The second time, it's like, okay, maybe I believed in it, and he really wasn't going to change. Now the third time, girl, the fourth time, and then you marry him. A secret marriage at that. At this point, I hope she can get that mess annulled. But I don't even think that this is the end. They go back and forth. But I feel like Jeremy is someone who's a master manipulator. He is an attorney. Not saying that all attorneys are like this. I'm not saying that. But I think he has a way with his words, and he has a way of manipulating and making her look bad. And then she shows receipts of him actually trying to cash app her the money back. So you're guilty. Okay, you're guilty. And during that conversation, supposedly he said, you know what, go take your meds. That is like the lowest blow to me when you know a person is already struggling with mental health or has been open about their mental health issues. There you go, my main target. Focus on the mental health and stab them right there in the cold-hearted chest. Not in the back, in the chest. Because I want you to feel and see that you're the problem. You are crazy. And I think a lot of people, this is why they struggle to open up and be vulnerable about their mental health, is because people in their lives who that they care about, they love, who told them and showed them that they're supposed to love them, have weaponized their mental health and weaponized them being vulnerable and transparent. I work with so many clients who struggle with vulnerability, transparency, and being open about their mental health. Even in my therapy sessions with them, it takes time for me to help them build trust with me, for this room to feel safe, because every opportunity they have had in their lives to feel safe with people who told them and made them feel like they were able to feel safe only traumatized them. And so as a therapist, I have had to pull back the layers and be very consistent in my work and how I show up, to show a person that I'm consistently the same person. You can trust me. You can feel safe here. This is a safe space. And so for people like Tamar, I'm wondering about the activeness in therapy, what her therapist is working with her on, what is she working on in therapy, because she continues to resume these behaviors that get her into trouble with herself and get her into trouble on her healing journey. The thing I do respect about her is that she's very open, transparent. She shows you that healing is not this straight, narrow road. It's up and down. You're going to fall, you're going to get back up, you're going to make mistakes. And I want everybody to see that it is okay to have moments where you're like, damn, I was doing so good and then I got caught up. I'm supposed to be healing. I'm supposed to be doing better. I'm supposed to recognize the signs. You're human. Shit's gonna happen. And you can get back up and you can learn from it. Like you're learning on your healing journey. You're evolving, you're developing. You got to give yourself some grace to see that things can get better. I'm a work in progress. And I want you guys to see that there are characteristics of this situation in a lot of you. A lot of you are working through and trying to heal from relationships like this. And while the internet has run wild about this, okay, this is a lot of people. But some people aren't ready to turn the mirror on themselves and see, wow, I've been there. And just like her, I've made some mistakes. I fell for the okey doke. I fell for the apologies. I won't do it again. But you can come through and walk away. Don't get caught up in the BS that this person is continuing to tell you, show you, make you believe. The manipulation, the weaponization of your mental health. Now, don't ever say, I didn't break it down for you. I can give y'all some life lessons over here on this channel. But I need y'all to make sure y'all hit that like, that subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and let me know, did I eat? Because I did. 4 plus 4 is 8. Now, I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know your thoughts on this situation. Do you think Tamar will go back? Are they donezo? Bye.